No, they haven't really taught you anything other than colleges. It was just this college, that college, and if you didn't get into college, oh well, then you're just a dropout.
Like leave high school, go straight to college, nothing else to do but just go to college.
I've never really heard like you can do this and you don't have to go to college.
Hi, my name is Mirabella French. I'm 17 and I interviewed students from 3 different high schools across Manhattan to find out what they know about alternatives to college after high school.
Hi, my name is Isaac.
Dallas, Gil.
Taoping Huang,
Zaria Williams, Teray Davis,
Lefty Sloan,
Aminata Sissoko,
Aria Hart,
I'm Cheating Lu,
Shamari,
Margarita Perez.
Malik Small,
Kimola Tate,
Pavel,
Badani,
Monique,
Adrian,
Ben.
I started by asking them about post-secondary education. Do you know what post-secondary education is?
No.
No, I don't.
no.
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 I do not know what post-secondary education is.
Like college? Yeah.
Well, all of these students know what college is. None of them knew this term that encompasses all education after high school, not just the option of going to college. There are a lot more confusing terms that go into learning about alternative paths after high school. Most students hadn't even heard of college alternatives or were able to list any. While the path of college is clear and ingrained into most of these high schoolers' minds, all of the foreign elements that go into college alternatives become overwhelming and unrealistic as options. Students are guided and supported in choosing to go to college, and they have college counselors and people that help them along the way. Much less support is given to students that aren't going to college and that still need assistance. Most students were very clear that college has been presented to them as the best and the safest choice.
I feel like I'm conditioned already that I want to go. Like I want to go because that's what I've always thought is the path. If I'm like kind of thinking like, oh, if I don't go to college, it's bad.
So it's always like college is the next step after high school.
It's like the stigma of society is like go to college and like get a degree and then like get a job.
I always thought, oh, you have to go to college right away after high school because that's what people always told me.
Alternatives are not seen as important. Like they're just seen as, oh, this is what you do if you're like a slack.
Because in my sense, I think it's like success if you go to college and families and just in general.
If you get a college degree, it's guaranteed job.
Well-paid jobs requires for you to go to college, get a certain degree. Jobs that you don't need to go to college? No, I've never heard of.
To get a well-paying job, you need to go to college because you just have to go.
That most of these kids have had this mindset pushed on them from an early age. And then these last few years in high school, they've followed this idea that others have always pushed for. Most of them aren't even aware that you can get a well-paying job without a college degree.
I feel like there is a lot of pressure on college. So I feel like telling people that I don't want to go to college, I feel like they would look down on me. I think it's the people around me, like my peers and my teachers and people like that.
from my teachers, my college counselors, from my mom.
So when I tell my peers that I'm not going to go to college right after school, they're like, why not? You should go to college.
A lot of parents, they want their kids to go to college because maybe they didn't go to college.
They're the first kid to come here from China, and I was the first one to go to high school, and they were like really set on me going to college and getting a degree.
My parents went to college and they just wanted me to do the same.
I think schools should tell us more about our alternatives. I think it should be a discussion. Like, we don't talk about that.
Wasn't really even mentioned at all, like unless you asked for it or you found it yourself.
Other than speaking to Marines on college fair day, like that's all I got from school.
Like they'll teach you about college, but they should just as equally teach you about different programs.
Cydia makes me feel way better. And when I say I'm gonna go to a trade school, they're like, yes, that's totally okay. You could do that. Wonderful. And it's like, that makes me feel better, not be afraid to tell other people, I just want to go to a trade school, then go to college.
Just in case anything happens in college or the kid doesn't graduate, they need a backup. Like, and not telling them is like barring them from knowing.
Like just give them all your options and let them choose for themselves, because it's better than that than someone going to college and realizing they don't like it when that could have been prevented in the first place by them being aware of their other choices.
I think college shouldn't be looked at as the mandatory thing to be done after high school, and it should be kind of just like presented as more of an option.
Stop saying it, go to college, go to college. Teach kids about different alternatives such as trade school.
I think that it's really important going forward that we work to fully educate students of their options, assist them in choosing which one is the best fit, and then supporting their decision, whether or not they decide to go to college.